Well, welcome to episode 7 of Old Porch Productions, looking at Telluride sunrise. Today, we're going to be looking at a few things, one of which is the walk. The walk. I can't say the walk down. I can't say the walk up, and you'll see why. Okay, let me get thy ugly face off of here, and away we go. And this is where the walk takes place. Let's hear it. All right. So let's look at all the elements for this walk. You can see here, I can't say it's a walk down and I can't say it's a walk up because there's a walk down and there's a walk up. Yeah. All right. We have a guitar part way up here. We'll look at that last, or at least that's what I'm saying at the moment. Here, I have this muted, but I have the orchestra done in wave, but we want to see it. And that's what it is. So if we go in here and we do this. Oh, a brand new computer. I miss my motorcycle. Let's get this up higher so you guys can hear it. This might be too loud. Okay, let's hear it. That's how that sounds. And then we go to my little fun synth, my bubbly synth. Now, boy, I miss my motorcycle. So here we have, I wanted to go down in here and we can see that this side, which is this, is at plus 44. This is that side, is minus 40. And that's to help to give this, all the way to this fullness, and probably the guitars are probably stretched all the way out, but we'll see. And you can't tell that because I'm only using one microphone, so what you're getting is monotonic, and that means you just have to go to the Dream Buzzard channel and listen to it with headphones, hopefully, or that'd be nice. Here we have the harmonium. I don't know. There we go. That's the harmonium. That creates for me, in my mind. Where's my mind? Oh, here it is. In my mind, it is creating a foundation. As you can see, it's probably pretty low down here at 19.7, negative 19.7. I'm lazy. I leave the negatives off. Let's go in here, and then I did something. Let's go over here. We're gonna look at the bass real quick. The bass is a downward run. And you can see what I did was I kind of made a boom boom, and then a hole, a boom boom, and a hole, and a boom 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 boom, do 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 do, to try to make it more interesting. And probably the drums is just drums. Oh, this is out of Fun and Grins. Let's hear it. bet that really thrilled you. Lighter shade of pale. Why this thing always goes off like that, I don't know. All right, now what was the one that went up? There has to be one that went up. I believe we should check here and here. Well, no, let's do this. I almost hit the wrong thing. And gotta get that there. No, we're gonna do that. Now, here's the walk down and here's the walk up. And there we go. And when we add it all together, you can especially hear this part come in a little bit. That's going down, and then you can hear that come over, boom, 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 up. I think it's nice. And that's kind of the walk up in its basic form, except that we didn't talk about this spot. Here we go. Looks like I used maybe two different type of Rick Beato doodads for the Kemper. Stay with me, you'll learn all the right terms. Doodads. Okay. That's it. Now we can put it all together. And I believe, again, this is the wavy guitar, probably because it was there and one I worked the sound on. Let's get rid of this. Once again. I guess not once again. What is going on? I feel like I'm on my old computer. All right, let's go.
Give, receive, melts into one.
Give, receive, melts into one. So guess what? You know, we have the same kind of guitar work happening here that we do here. I like to take individual takes if I can, and then if I have any problems that pop up later, let me get my ugly face up here. If you have any problems that pop up later, well then sometimes I'll steal and put some here and there, but I generally like to get individual takes on there. So let's get my ugly face off, and the rest is all the same except for the words. All right, let's go. Let's take a look. We'll go to Kevin. That's off. So these four. There's his little ugly voice. With again, I've noticed this is something I've never seen before on my old program. So they've changed something. I really hate to touch anything because who knows, before this all would show. It's like it's doing a flex without me wanting to do a flex. I wonder if that's what it's doing. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. It's doing something that's behaving differently. I don't really like it because it's different. And, you know, I don't know why it's doing it. I'm used to it the old way. Always messing around. There goes Jim. I can't use the B word. There goes, you know, B words for the bass. No, is it? I don't know. Anyways, let's get my ugly face. No, we don't want to do that. Get my ugly face off. And we'll stretch this puppy out. We'll listen to Kevin and hear the words of what he says now. They are different than in here. It is different.
Give, receive, melt into one, feels a warm booze and love, we have begun. Troubles melt away. Tell your eyes sunrise.
Boy, didn't that sound so much slower? To me, I don't know, it just hit me just now. It was like, that word sounded like kind of slow compared to the all the jumping that's going around. All right, let's get my ugly face off. And again, all the rest is the same. It's a repeat. And there's nothing else here. This has been muted. So what does that mean? What does that mean? We already went through and showed you how Kevin's made through the program down here. Synthesizer V Studio. So it's in a previous episode. And we got Vina coming in here at the end. And here we have Vina. And see how she sounds.
Melt away.
Tell your eyes sunrise.
Tell your eyes sunrise.
All right. So let's go on, since we've gotten this far. Now we're getting into verse 2.
I have been dead.
And I know that verse 2, I believe, is different. And I think we talk about a smooth moon. Remember the smooth moon? I went, smooth moon, what are you doing, Jim? This talks about a stream.
Rise.
Humble, I have been set free, like touch to the cool stream.
Yeah.
Outpouring to those serene.
All right, let's hear without the rest. This is just the words, and this is both of them together. Again, I had a little issue with Kevin not wanting to sit up with her, but I'm fine with her taking over a little bit.
Humbled, I have been set free, like touch to the cool stream, outpouring to flow serene.
Outpouring to flow serene. Wow. Okay. All the rest is the same. We have, I believe that fun stuff in here. Let's just throw one in here. That's a guitar, and we'll do the other guitar. And we'll put in the lighter shade of pale. We'll leave everything else off. And this is where this comes in and that transition. Let's hear it again.
Humbled, I have been set free, like touch to the cool stream, outpouring to flow serene.
I would have kept going, but I ran out of keys. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to mess with the volume, but let's just try it here. We'll get rid of this just to hear that part again. Wow. Okay. enough, I guess, self-gratulatory illness. And then comes the mandola. Yeah. Let's see if we're going to show the mandola. You think we're going to show it this time or next time? Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh. The mandola. And have I got a story for you? Let me get it real quick. Here it is. This is the mandola that you just heard. We'll play it individually, but I just wanted to show you the instrument first. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Look at the back of this. I had that put on. There was a little funky, looked like a broken hockey puck or something was underneath there. But the reason I'm bringing up this here is that there's a story behind this. So first, let's hear it solo before I tell you the story. Let's go up in here. And this way here. I bet this is it. Oh, yeah. Of course, I'm sure it's been reverbed and all that stuff. Yeah, you can see right there. That's the damming. We'll leave that out. And here we go. See if we can get a little in there. And let's make it happen. Yeah. Let's go. Tasmo. I got the damming in there still. Okay. Love the damming, but it's time to show this puppy. Yeah. All right, let's hear it all by itself. Yeah. Okay, before we get to the story, I found some old original footage during the time when I was making Telluride Sunrise. So this is real time, not talking about it afterwards. And so I'm going to immerse it here and there and see how it fits. Some of the volume might be a little different, but I'll do my best to try to get it to sound reasonable to your ears. Okay, let's hear. This is the exciting part, the mandola. Okay, I have been working out a little bit of a lead for the solo, and right now it seems to be something like this. Ooh. Hope I don't do that. Let's go in here and play the part. Okay, that's that. It sounds a little funky up here. Sounds okay here, but when I go into, I have it on I can't see it, but it's on a tuner. Let's just see what we got here. Yeah, see the one went down. That's actually a little sharp on the low end, but a little okay there. So I might have to kind of retune to do this part, because I'm not going to take it in and get it. It's just this. I don't play it that often, and I'm not going to screw around that much. It's easier to do that. Remember, this is a home studio, right? Okay. Well, hello. I went and ordered some Mandela strings, but they're not coming in for 6 days. I want to record today, and I needed 14s, 23s, and 49s. When I say that I need those, I need close to those. So the folk shop here in Tucson is closed on Mondays, and it's Monday. So I went to the Chicago store. They were actually very helpful. Now here we have, as you can see, we have a 14, a 24, and a 34. So there's 3 out of the 4 that I need, and the 24 is 23, who cares? I kind of felt 49 was kind of heavy, so they had some Ernie Ball's Earthwoods 46s. The gentleman there was absolutely awesome at the Chicago music store, and he, where can I, there you go, see it here? Took that off, and I'm gonna put that on the Mandela, and we'll see how it is, and hopefully we can record today. Record here pretty soon. I think it's starting to stable. So it worked. Now I will say that the mandolin strings did work on the Mandela, but I did get a little bit worried because they were short, or kind of short, but there was still enough meat on it to make it happen on the Mandela. So yay. Oh, let me finish it off. Here we go. There. I bet it's going to sound better now. So, here's the story. Here's the story on this wonderful instrument. I was looking for a mandola. And this was actually before I got the mandocello. And I was on Reverb looking, and I had a sort of a price limit. And I was looking at, I think a couple of them. There was one I was kind of interested in. And then there was this one. And this one was previously owned by Steve Howe. In fact, it was being sold by Steve Howe of the band Yes. And I'll show some pictures. There's some pictures. And, here he is. And all that kind of stuff. Okay. And it's actually in his book. His book on his instruments that he has. It's in there. I'll show you the mandola. This is Steve Howe's guitar collection. That's his beautiful signature down there. And let me find it. I should have found it ahead of time. My old song, Ping Pong Balls, on my other channel. Ping Pong Balls. My grandboys helped me out on that song. They threw ping pong balls at me. Yeah, including the wife, too. Yeah. Those stung. Oh, just kidding, of course. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? But it was about $2,000 more than what I wanted to pay, and it was like, if you want an instrument that was owned by Steve Howe before, you got to pay a little bit. And I'm not the type of person that goes for those things. Steve Howe is an awesome, incredible musician who has these really long, like frog fingers with suction cups at the end, and he just goes blah, and plays like crazy. But I know that my younger brother Mike, he's a real hardcore Yes fan and a real fan of Steve Howe. Now, the listing on Reverb went through a broker for Steve Howe, and I sent the listing to my brother just to get him, I was just kind of tweaking him a little bit because I wasn't planning on buying it. But he came back and says, you gotta buy it, you gotta buy it. And I said, yeah, but it's $2,000 more than I want, And he said, you gotta buy it, you gotta buy it. And I think, no, I can't do it. I did a little negotiation. They came down a little bit. But again, it was still in my head. What I had in my head was a $2,000, and that was still in there. So it seemed so exciting to my brother. I had to make a decision. What do I do? But I just could not do that. I said, I can't do that. If it was maybe $1,000 more than what I wanted to go, and Steve Howe, okay, but. So he said he'll kick in $1,000. So he kicked in $1,000 for this, and we bought it. And I had it sent to his house first. He lives in Georgia, and it came to his house. If I can find the video of him opening it up, I'll put it. But that's going to be kind of hard to find. And he was excited. He had it for a while, and then he sent it to me, and then I started using it. Well, first thing I had to do, it didn't have this, so I fixed that. And that Hucky Puck in there, I got rid of. And I don't mean to diss Steve, but we're on first name basis, as you can tell. But I really, one of the ways I convinced myself to go for it, I said, well, if it's Steve Howell's, it's probably all set up and just ready to go. Everything's really good about it. And it wasn't. He had like these first two little strings all the way across, except maybe these ones here. So he was playing with something, and that's, it was his thing, and that's okay. Maybe I'll do that someday. That's not an issue, but it didn't come fully ready to play, in my opinion. And since it was Steve Howell's, I thought I'd fix that up. And so that's the story behind this beautiful instrument. Isn't this something? Okay, so I'm gonna put this back, and that's it. Let's look at that bit a little bit more. Hey, before I go, I'm wearing this shirt, Slovakia. My grandparents were from Slovakia. My great-grandparents from Slovakia. Well, they're in Slovakia, if you know what I mean. So I visited Slovakia in 2019. Now, a little caveat is that the area where they came from, and I'm going to mispronounce his name terribly, I'm sure, but Nadzika, Poland is the town they're actually from. Well, Slovakia. Well, I've been trying to find out. When I was in Slovakia in 2019, the lady said that was annexed out or traded by the Czechs with Poles for some land that the Czechs want. And, gee, thanks, guys. But then I also, doing a little bit of research, heard that in 1939, Slovakia was kind of weak, and Poland came in and took some land. So I don't know what happened, but it did go into Poland area. And we did cross over into Poland, and I went there. There's a castle there that I had an aunt that actually worked there when it was still privately owned. And so it was wonderful. Saw the grave sites of my great-grandparents. And that's it. All right. But Slovakia, see, that's when I got that shirt. And I wrote a song called "You Gotta Get Back to Slovakia." Hey, let's just play a little bit of that. Okay, let's go. Okay, there you go. Was in Slovakia and Poland. And when I had my DNA done, it was like that area, is all crossed. So we're all one big family, I guess. And that's it. I'm going to end it here. And be sure to watch Telluride Sunrise on the Dream Buzzard channel. And we'll go into episode 8 next. Thank you. Old Porch Productions, Telluride Sunrise.
Hug, hug, she comes my way, pure, pure. It's a bright day to be